Sleepyhead Productions.
Hey, how's it going everyone? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. This is an extremely exciting video. This is the unboxing of the Electroneum M1 smartphone that Electroneum has literally just announced. I've just got to say a massive thank you to the guys at ETN for sending this out to me so quickly. And they sent it special delivery so that I got it literally the next day. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Today I'm going to do a unboxing, initial first impressions, get it all started up and turned on. I'm going to put my SIM card in it. I'm going to be using it for a bit, but yeah, and then I'm also going to explain about Android Go as well, because it's a different version of Android, specifically targeting for this type of smartphone. So stick around, it's going to be an awesome video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so first impressions on the packaging. In my opinion, for an $80 smartphone, this isn't bad whatsoever. I've unboxed smartphones of around double the price that I've had worse packaging than this. Nicely tightly sealed, high resolution images, no blurriness on the text or anything like that. Cool Electroneum seal there, all the relevant information. So really impressed with the packaging quality, to be fair. Right, so let's get our trusty blade out and start getting into this smartphone. I'm going very delicately here. I want to make this unboxing as nice as possible. Let's get this plastic removed. I'm talking like this is live. This is actually a I'm speaking over it after actually recording it. As you can see, I forgot to get that Electroneum seal off, so let's get that off. And it's not been the easiest box to get open, to be fair. Although we get in there in the end. I love that picture on the front, it looks fantastic with the colours. And there it is. The first thing you're greeted with is the Electroneum logo and Electroneum writing in white with a blue finish. They've called it the Electroneum Blue. I'm just going to set that to the side. And here we have all the accessories. Here is a USB Type A to USB, micro USB. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't focus on it, even though I tried to get it to. But you can trust me. It is a USB. I was about to say Type C. Don't trust me then. Micro USB. Sorry. Then you have the battery, which doesn't come inside the smartphone. You can actually take the back off this phone, because it's where you access the battery and the micro SD card and the dual SIM. Electroneum branding on the battery, that's a nice touch. 1600 milliamp hour battery, that is. No quick charging though, this is only an $80 smartphone, remember. And now this was something that I was going to be asking as to what type of charger you'd get. It looks like that you get a European style 2-prong charger in the box no matter what. This, for me, obviously I'm in the UK. Obviously the target audience isn't the UK, so it doesn't really bother me. I've got loads of chargers anyway. And then this is the user manual, and I really like the I really like that picture. As you can see, it's got a really good table of contents and loads of information, how to get started on the Electroneum app. Let's put that down to the side. And now let's get to the main event. Here is the phone itself. It's a to be fair, it's it's heavier than I thought it was going to be, considering it is a plastic backing, etc. Obviously, for an $80 smartphone, it's not like a flagship device. It doesn't feel premium, but it feels good for an $80 device. It comes with a screen protector already attached. That's just the front layer of it. So as you can see, it still has a screen protector on it after peeling that front bit off. And I've just tried to turn it on without the battery. There's the charging port and speaker grill. You've got a volume rocker and the power button on one side, no buttons on the other side. So next we've got to get the back off. It just comes off. There's a little indent in one of the corners, and you just take the plastic backing off. And that reveals your micro SD card, your 2 micro SIM card slots. That's micro SIM, no nano SIM support. Which is what the majority of smartphones use now anyway, and obviously your battery goes in there as well. It's got a headphone jack as well, which is lovely to have, considering everyone's ditching the headphone jack. Powered by Android Go. Like I said, I will go into a lot more detail as to what that is, as it is a stripped back version of Android. And there is the animated startup for Electroneum. A little bit stuttery, but the whole point of this operating system is that it is much less RAM and CPU intensive. So here's the wallpaper and the startup screen. First impressions are that the one thing that jumped out to me straight away is that viewing angles are not good, but it is an $80 smartphone. They couldn't go all out with the display. I imagine it's an LCD display, not full 1080p, highly doubtful, maybe 720p. Now I just want to talk about the phone specifications and talk about Android Go a little bit. So I'll do the Android Go edition last. So what we have is that we have a quad-core 1.3 GHz CPU, 8 GB of internal storage with up to 32 GB of expandable micro SD card storage. We have a 4.5-inch touchscreen display. I think it's an LCD display. 4G dual SIM. That's micro SIM cards, no nano SIM cards. Bluetooth 4.0 with GPS. 5 megapixel and 2 megapixel cameras. The 5 being on the rear and the 2 on the front. The battery is a 1600 mAh battery with claims that it will last 72 hours with standby and 6 to 8 hours talk time. And the dimensions are 143.5 by 66 by 8 millimeters. And obviously you get a 1-year warranty as well. Now, Android Go edition, what is it? Android Go is it's a new stripped back version of Android that Google decided to get out there to people that were after budget smartphones, basically, because the higher end smartphones with the octa-core processors and 4 gigs of RAM, 6 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of RAM, all the apps are tailored to those kind of specs. And basically all Android Go is a stripped back version of Android, where they've also released Android Go editions of the apps, so like Google Maps, Gmail, all those sorts of things, and they're stripped back versions with maybe a few less features, but they do work exactly the same. But it's a lot less RAM intensive. The whole point of the Android Go edition phones is that it is specifically to support phones with a gig of RAM or less. Now, it's not stated, but the Electroneum phone, the M1, does have a gig of RAM. And to be honest with you, this Android Go edition, it does feel quite snappy. It doesn't feel too laggy in terms of the software. It feels okay. Obviously, I don't think it's full 1080p, but it does work well for what it is intended for. So what are my initial thoughts of the Electroneum M1? I'm going to have more videos coming out of it over the next week or so. But overall, for $80, it is not a bad smartphone whatsoever. I think Electroneum have done really well to get this in the budget where many people will be able to afford this. I will do another video on how to set it all up, but as you can see, there's the Electroneum logo right there. You just tap on that and then it gets you started. Unfortunately, I can't get my SIM card in here because it doesn't support nano SIMs, it's micro SIMs only. But yeah, just one thing I wanted to clarify is that just because it runs Android Go, you can still download the full-fledged apps that you want. They just may not perform as well as hoped. If there is an Android Go version of the app, you should download that because it will be much smoother. But overall, this is an excellent device. Excellent device for the money. Design is really cool. It reminds me of the iPhone 5C. It also feels pretty much the same in terms of its size, in terms of its build quality. So I'm very happy with this for the price that it is being retailed for. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this so far. Leave your comments down below. I'll be doing more videos of it in the future. And yeah, if you want me to try and get a micro sim to actually use it for a week myself, let me know in the comments and I will do that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out.